Hi, students. I want to take just a few minutes to discuss your vocabulary homework for the week. And as we do this, we'll also be reviewing what the words mean so that you'll be prepared for your quiz in a few minutes. Okay, so for Monday night homework, you had to create a part of speech chart in your interactive notebook for nouns, verbs, and adjectives. Let's review the definitions of nouns. Usually start with a, an, or the. If it's a verb, typically the definition will start with the word to. And then adjectives, those are describing words. So they can start with pretty much anything, okay? So let's go ahead right now and let's categorize our words by parts of speech. The first word is tangent. It means a sudden change, like you're going one way and then all of a sudden you change directions, okay? So it says a sudden change, so it's a thing. So tangent is a noun. Number 2, jaunty, lively, showy, confident, okay? Bright and cheerful and energetic. Jaunty, that's describing something. The outfit she wore was jaunty because she wore an orange shirt with a pink skirt. Jaunty is an adjective. Number 3, gallows. An instrument of execution consisting of a wooden frame, which a condemned person is killed by hanging. So gallows is a thing. It's a noun. The definition starts with an. And the gallows, if you've ever played hangman and you drew this thing off, that's the gallows. It's like where the person would hang from if they're being put to death that way. Okay. Number 4, accessible, capable of being reached. That means you can get to something. It's accessible. That's an adjective. It's describing. accessible. Number 5, bovine, of or relating to cows. Bovine. Number 6, hub is the center of a place. Like if you have a wheel or a tire, the place in the middle, or even if you think about like a pizza, that center point would be called the hub. Number 7, brooch, a piece of jewelry held onto clothing by a pin, worn by a woman at or near her neck. So it would be kind of up here in this area. And it's just basically a decorative pin. Sometimes it may have jewels on it. It may have some type of seasonal or holiday decor. But that is certainly a thing. So brooch is a noun. Infinite, having no limits. That describes something. If you say the possibilities are infinite, that means there's many of them, lots of them. 9, self-deprecation, the act of putting oneself down or speaking humbly. If you don't brag on yourself, if you're always saying, oh, no, I'm not really that good, or no, you don't need to say that about me. I'm not really, that great at this skill or that skill. That's self-deprecation. And that's in this case, it's a noun. It's a thing that you are involving yourself in. Self-deprecation. Oops, I'm going to have to go over into my verb column a little bit. All right, self-deprecation. 10, meager, very small, not having enough of something. That's an adjective. Meager is an adjective. Plaintive, mournful, sorrowful, full of pain and agony. Plaintive. If you have a plaintive look on your face, you have a look of sadness on your face. Exasperated, irritated, or out of patience. If you have a younger brother or sister, you might get exasperated with them sometimes because they're always messing with your stuff. Okay? Sometimes teachers get exasperated with students when they don't follow the directions. So that's an adjective. It's describing. Exasperated. We had no verbs this week. Okay? So our verb column would be empty. Okay, now let's take a look at the Tuesday night homework, which is to fill in the blank. Let me erase this. Alrighty, so this is the Tuesday night to fill in the blank. The new ramp made the building much more accessible for people using wheelchairs and walkers. Accessible. Number 2, the newest spring fashions are full of bright, jaunty colors and styles. Number 3, our meager amount of money and food was running out quickly. Number 4, in the olden days, people would use any nearby tree for a hanging if there was no gallows nearby. Number 5, the sad cry of the mourning dove is considered to be one of the most plaintive of all bird songs. Very sad. Number 6, she wore the old brooch that had been passed down to her from her mother and grandmother. Number 7, there is no biggest number in the universe because numbers are infinite. Number 8, the sudden change in the wind threatened to blow the ship onto a dangerous tangent. Number 9, self-criticism is a synonym for self-deprecation. Number 10, by the end of the day, she was totally exasperated with her loud, annoying little sister. Number 11, he had a look of bovine calmness on his face, reminding me of my father's favorite milk cow. You ever notice that? Cows really do always have a calm look on their face. They never look stressed or upset or anything. Some animals do, you can tell, but cows don't. They always just look calm and peaceful. Number 12, the warm and cozy chicken was usually the hub of all the activity for the family. Okay, that's your fill in the blank. Wednesday night was to create a foldable in your interactive notebook. I hope you did that, but obviously we don't need to go over that right now. Thanks, guys. Good luck on your quiz.